What's up, homies? Welcome back to another day. We're gonna be climbing ladder, and as obviously we're gonna be using the same deck, 10 Adventures. But one thing we did was we took out Clothis. We're gonna probably put it to sideboard, and we started main boarding a Euro. We're gonna see how that goes. Once again, the draw, the gain 3 life, it comes back as a 6/6 for 4 mana. It seems to be really good. We're gonna take out a Scorching Dragonfire and then put in a Clothis. And there you go. And we are back with a against Mighty Polish. So let's see how we do. We have 2 lands in hand, so we're not going to keep this. Oh, we do have a Euro though. No blue source. Even if we do get a 3rd land, we have a Beanstalk. So I'm going to say let's keep this. Let's risk it to get the biscuit, you know what they say. So how have you guys been in quarantine? It seems like it's forever. And so far the new news says that Alabama has no school for the rest of the year. We got no land, but we did get a clover, which is really helpful for us. Our opponent went Temple of Malice, plays another Bloodfell Caves, comes in tapped, he goes Gutter Bones. Looks like it's going to be Aristocrats. We're going to go Clover and then pass turn. Since we do have that red, we can easily play the forest, get 2 lands with Beanstalk, go with green-red. Our opponent plays Mountain, thinking of attacking with the Gutter Bones. He goes Grim Initiate. It's fine with us, it doesn't have haste yet. He goes Footlight Fiend. Attacks for 2, we'll take it. So what we're going to do here is go Forest. We're then going to go Fertile, Footsteps. We're going to get ourselves that island. And that last mountain. Well, the first mountain. And then we're going to pass turn. So our opponent plays Judith. And you know what? That is actually not fine. We're going to go Bone Crusher. We're going to kill the Gutter Bones. And then we're going to kill the Grim Initiate. And then he attacks for 2 with the Footlight Fiend, and we go to 1. We go to 16. Alright, so we have a bit of a situation because we did not get another island, so we can't go Euro and then go Brazen Borrower. But we did get a Lovestruck Beast, so we can cast that if we need to. Hopefully we get a Shockland. No, we got just another no, that's perfect. We got we drew a Fertile Footsteps, Beanstalk Giant, so we can then go Lucky Clover, get us that island, get us the last mountain, and then we're gonna pass the turn. When our opponent decides to attack, we'll just return the Judith and the Footlight. No, we can return the Judith and the token because it's like in a way killing it. Never mind. So he's gonna just go to attack. We're gonna return the Judith. We're then going to return the Fireblade, and we're just going to end up taking 2 with the Footlight and the Zombie Army. And our opponent scoops. At that point, we just got so much mana, we're going to get bigger beat sticks, we're just going to start chump blocking everything. We're going to keep this for the fact that we have Breeding Pool, Temple Epiphany, Lucky Clover, Lovestruck Beast, and Brazen Borrower. So we hit every color. We go first, so we go Temple, keep the Stomping Grounds on top. Our opponent goes Mountain, and then he goes Scorch Spitter. So then we're going to pay 2 life for the Breeding Pool, go Clover, pass turn. Our opponent plays a second Mountain, attacks with Scorch Spitter, that's fine with us. We go to 16. He goes Runaway Steamkin. So we're going to play Stomping Grounds tapped, and then we're going to pass turn. He's going to cast maybe 2 cards, maybe 3. We just return the Steamkin and the Scorch Spitter before they attack. Perfect. Look at that. He goes Annex. So what we're gonna do here is just return the Steamkin and the Annex for the fact that when I kill the Scorched Spitter, uh, the Annex won't be able to trigger off. If I keep the Annex on board, then if I kill it, he's just gonna get a creature for it. Alright. We're gonna go Beanstalk Giant. We're gonna get us that island. We're then gonna get us that forest. We're gonna go Love Struck Beast. Get us 2/1/1 humans. Stomping Grounds tapped, and then we pass turn. Our opponent has 4 mana. He plays the Castle Embereth. So the thing about these 1/1 humans, if he does decide to take care of them, get rid of them, or just somehow make us not block with them, it's fine with us. The later we go into the game, the more advantages we get than he will. So we will just outvalue him at that point. He's going to attack with Scorch Spitter. We're going to block. If he pumps, that's fine. He did not, so we trade human for elemental. He then goes light up to stage, gets a counter on the Steamkin, and he gets another light up stage in a mountain. Goes light up the stage, gets that Steamkin. He has three lands in there. So we're gonna get super greedy here. No, I don't think he has. So you know what? We're not gonna get greedy. We're gonna go Love Struck Beast. We're gonna keep the Embereth Shieldbreaker for the fact that he could have the what do you call it? Embercleave, and that can really destroy us. So if he casts that, we can just destroy that with Embereth. We're then gonna pass turn. Sad part is that we're gonna have to kill our Clover if he goes Embercleave. He goes Torbrand. That's fine with us. He attacks with Runaway Steamkin. Oh no, he pays the 3 mana, he goes Annex. He gets a counter with Steamkin, that's fine with us. He chooses not to attack for the fact that the Steamkin probably has not enough counters to, even if he does deal the extra 2 damage, our Love Struck will survive. So we're going to go Brazen on his turn. On our turn they can attack. We're then going to go Beanstalk Giant, the bigger the better. We should have played that differently. We should have played the Forest and then left that 1 mana open for the Stomping Ground, because if he goes Embercleave, oh boy, is that going to suck. We attack with the Brazen and pass turn. He goes another Castle Embereth. Our opponent, Mono Red, has 6 mana on board. He then Bone Crusher Giants our Brazen Borrower. He sees that as a big potential threat. He goes Bone Crusher. Decides not to attack. Alright, so here we're gonna tap it ourselves. 1 red. We're gonna tap the 2 blue right there, and then we're gonna go Escape to the Wilds. And oh, is this just wonderful. So we drew, well, we got a Clover, Bone Crusher, Brazen Borrower. So here's what we can do. We're gonna go Clover, and we can play 3 lands this 2 lands extra this turn. So we got the island, the mountain, and then we're going to pass turn for the fact that I want you to swing. I'll just return your Annex, your other creatures, and the ones that didn't attack, I'll just let them die to my Love Struck Beast and the Beanstalk Giant. If he does decide to Embercleave, well, we got an Embereth Shieldbreaker. Alright, so we're going to move to block. We're going to block here. We're going to block here. And then we're gonna block the Steamkin. Our opponent decides to Embercleave. And here is where it's gonna get fun. We're gonna return the Annex. Return the Steamkin. Return the Torbrand. And we didn't want to return the Giant for the fact that we will take 4 damage because of the Bone Crusher Giant. He's going to then attach the Embercleave to the Bone Crusher. Oh, I thought this was an instant. That's so my bad. Alright. He then goes Steamkin, and he's going to probably go Annex, and that's fine with us. So, let's see if we can... We can make this 11-11, and he can't block with this. So, deal 2 damage there. Deal 2 damage there. And I think we might have a game, guys. Enters tapped. Next, all attack. Next. Next. And then, yeah, we got it. And we burned the mono red deck to death. Would you look at that? We did make one major misplay, and Embereth Shieldbreaker is a sorcery, not an instant speed. So we got a Steam Vent, Forest, Island, Clover, Edgewall Innkeeper, Bone Crusher, and a Lovestruck Beast. We're gonna keep this for the fact that we hit every color. We can then go Forest, Steam Vents, Forest, Clover, and then Lovestruck Beast. And then when we have the 4th mana, go Innkeeper with the Lovestruck Beast and start drawing cards. That's obviously if our opponent just plays lands. If he's playing, I don't know, for example, Fires of Invention or something. But we always play reactively, depending on what our opponent does. How you should kind of always play. Just do your thing, and then react to the situation. Our opponent goes Swamp. He then goes Cauldron Familiar. That's fine with us. We're going to go Forest. We're then going to go Clover. Pass the turn. He goes Yarox. Let's get rid of the Escape to the Wilds for the fact that we don't need it at the moment because we don't have the lands for it. Let's just hope we don't regret that. He attacks with the 1/1. Passes turn. We're going to go to the island. We're then going to go Forest for Heart's Desire. Get 2 1/1s. And then we're going to pass the turn. We want to keep the red mana up for Bone Crusher because we can hit 2 for 1. He goes a Yara, so what we're going to do is stomp the Yarok and then the Cauldron Familiar. We did get our 4th land, but it wasn't Forest, so we won't draw off of Edgewall. Actually, yeah, we can. We totally can, because we can go Forest for Edgewall, and then Bone Crusher Giant. Draw a card, get us that breeding pool, and no attacks for the current moment. Our opponent, Mono Black, I'm pretty sure he doesn't run board wipes. He does a lot of sacking with Witch's Oven, and he goes Nightmare Shepherd. We take a damage, he gains a life. Okay, so here we're gonna go Beanstalk Giant, get us 2 extra islands, a forest and an island. No, we have 2 islands. Yeah, we can get a mountain. The reason we did it this way was because if we go Love Struck Beast, we won't draw. So we're gonna get that second mountain, and then we're gonna go for a forest. We're then gonna go Love Struck Beast, draw a card off of Edgewall. Hopefully we get a Brazen Borrower. Nope, we got another forest. Enters tapped. We're then gonna attack with the Bone Crusher. Put some pressure on our opponent. Our opponent chooses not to block. He goes to 19, passes turn. Now, whenever they trade with whatever creatures in Nightmare Shepherd, that's fine with us for the fact that they come back as 1/1s, and the cards are out of the graveyard. He goes Knight of the Abyllesian. We take a damage. He gains a 1. He goes Witch's Oven, because of course. Attacks with Nightmare Shepherd. We're going to go Beanstalk Giant here. We draw for Edgewall. Another Breeding Pool, so we're getting nothing but lands at the current moment. We're going to pay for it tapped. And we're just going to swing with our biggest beat sticks, the 4 and the 5. If he chooses to block with the Knight, he can actually chump block one of them. Oh, jeez, I forgot about that. He can chump block the Love Struck Beast or the Bone Crusher. Right. So he sacrifices the Knight of the Abyllesian with Witch's Oven. He creates a 1/1. We take a damage, he gains a life, he gets 2 foods, and then he's going to bring back the Cauldron Familiar, which takes another life and he gains a life. Man, is this deck annoying. Not hard to beat, it's really annoying. And then it goes back to his turn, and then pretty much, I'm pretty sure he got game. Yeah, depending on how he plays it, he can deal 4 damage. Yeah, I can't block that flying 4/4. We got no flying cards. I mean, yeah, we could have kept Escape to the Wild, but even then, like, what was it, like 2 more cards that we would have seen from the top? Just nothing but lands. My goodness. I want him to sack. Yeah, get rid of that cat. That's fine. We'll get rid of one of your food tokens. Does he want to exile it? We'll see. But yeah, unfortunately, this game, we have a lot of ways to deal with this, but hey, sometimes you get flooded with lands, and it does suck. But, you know, I'd rather get flooded with lands than draw no lands. But when you're running 24 lands, and you kind of do get flooded, it does bite you really hard. So we're going to play Embereth, Shieldbreaker, draw a card for Edgewall and Keeper. Yeah, we take a life, lose life. I think he realizes now that he can game us once he sacks with Ayara. He can then bring it back with Nightmare Shepherd, but my goodness, just more lands. We're gonna go Temple. More like it matters. How do you not see that? That's game, dude. But alright. Attack with all, because you know that's all we have. It's not even game if he lets everything hit. Our opponent pays. He jump blocks too. He actually pays for the Knight of the Ebon Legion. Knight of the Ebon Legion goes from 5/5 to 8/8. So we trade, and dude, it was game like 4 moves ago. Yeah, sure. We're gonna concede because I don't know what he was doing. Just